down right now. A lot of steps. But it'll be worth it when we get to the top. I don't think I'll have any quads after this.
I agree.
But it'll be worth it. One-time experience, right? Or once in a lifetime. So we are up at the top of one of the towers of Notre-Dame. It was a hefty trip up the stairs, but I think if you do some legwork a couple months ahead of time, you should be fine. And it's definitely worth the hike up, I would say. So I got from a good source, it's about 440 stairs all the way to the top of one of these towers, about 300 and some odd stairs from the gift shop. I think they put the gift shop in the beginning so you don't feel completely destroyed at the end.
Yeah,
Keep that in mind coming up the stairs. And some of the corridors are a little tight coming around some of the spears or the sides of the building. are in the conciergerie. It's very kind of empty. I feel like you could play some really cool indoor soccer here. It's a nice place to hold up for a little bit because we don't know what we want to do next. So we're gonna hang out here in the conciergerie. People can go ahead and correct me if they'd like. I didn't take 1 minute of French, which I know probably get some bad information or bad reviews, but take them as they come, I guess. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is where they dump all the feces. But yeah, given even though that there's not a lot to see in here, it is big. It's nice and open. To be honest with you, I think there was more stuff to see in the gift shop than actually in this place. But can you imagine having a gathering or reception in this place, like a birthday party in here? This place would be legit. I mean, wonder how much they charge for birthdays. Probably a lot. I'm gonna know people. I know like 0 people in Paris, but if you're in Paris and you can hook it up, let me know. I don't know if you're not allowed to put anything on the walls, but I think it would make it that much more desirable. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, one other thing I was kind of imagining, but can you imagine having like a sword fight in here? Like back in like the 1600s, 1700s through these columns. Back and forth. Only thing that really kind of comes to mind is the Three Musketeers. This seems like a place that where they would have some sort of a duel. Yeah, like straight on sword fights, melees, or even like I guess a practice area, a gym. This could be a gym. I don't want to think about it. Gym it out. So apparently there's a lot more than I thought. Happened to go down the opposite way, which happened to be in the restrooms. So there's a lot more to see. At first I thought that room was just textured, but apparently there's a bunch of little emblems on there with people's names. Do you know what it means? Who those people are?
People on the wall?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those are over 4,000 people who have been tried in the French Revolution.
So it's over 4,000 people have been tried in the French Revolution. Were they all found guilty?
Some people were sentenced, others acquitted.
Okay, so there was over 4,000 tried. Give or take, some of those were found guilty and not guilty.
Well, actually, I'm sorry, it's the Revolutionary Tribunal, but I think that's the French Revolution during that time. Here, you can read it.
Let me know what you think, or what you know. Thank you. So this concludes this part of the journey. This is where 4,000 people came in France to be tried in the tribunal. Most famously, most significant was Marie Antoinette, of course. And they're just about to close up, so we are headed out. Decent place, like an alleyway to actually eat this. So it is actually pretty good. I believe it only cost me about €5. I asked for pastrami on it, but did not quite get that. Place 058, pretty good on the main corner. There are all the pastries and whatnot. And good eats. Simple. And it kind of gets the job done. Anyways, I'm going to eat this. Got my crepe, and then we also got desserts as well. I forgot to tape it, so I started digging into one of them, but I forget the name, but Charlotte's Boysen something. But it's from this place, Manon. Very nice looking desserts, food, and just about everything else in there. So, all right, bon appetit. It's kind of like a sponge bread, cream, raspberries. Really good. I noticed when I cut up a quarter of it because I'm sharing with other people, but it's really good. Alright, now from this next place. Well, it's from Paul's du Swiss, 1889, and of course you'll see that on the box itself. And another one where, coming from America, I just instantly thought that this was maple. And I am actually a fan of maple, but somebody told me that it appears to be probably a toffee topping. But we'll go ahead and dig into that one. I'm going to plate it first, so let's just show up on my plate and then I'll start eating it. Alright. And you know what? I think I was right on this one. I think it is maple. Tasted just a little bit of it. Kind of breaks like I can't think of the word right now, but it looks like it has some sort of maybe fruit or I don't know what kind of filling. Anyways, I'm gonna try it. Nice and flaky. The center is almost like, kind of like a thicker pudding. But it kind of just sticks together on the plate. I'm pretty much just destroyed this entire thing trying to break it up. Go to the top now. Definitely getting the caramel. It's kind of got like an eggy texture, which isn't bad because it helps relieve like the crunchy out texture and then also the sweetness from the top. Kind of finish this. Probably just gonna finish this on my own. Currently sitting in the kitchen with everyone else. just hanging out, relaxing. All done. Saving the rest for everyone else. Caramel kind of just got destroyed on that one. Oh, and last but not least, but also got treats for people back home, so gonna show you guys those now. So went to this place, just happened to pass by it. It looked really good, and they gave us some free samples. So this place is really pretty good. It's really pretty good. No, it's really good, and everybody in there was very nice and helpful. It's like a chocolate with different type of nuts, and I think with fig or whatnot in there. And then this is pistachio. It looked good. Decided to take it some nougat, and this is tarte de nougat avec pistachios, because the person I'm getting for is obsessed with pistachios. And here's some caramels. Here we go. Let's see what's in there. I think there's like, yeah, pistachio, figs, chocolate, some with different type of fruits or whatnot. So I think they'll enjoy that. And then one more nougat, which is tarte de nougat avec cream and cashews and noix. It just looked good, so kind of go with my eyesight. See if it looks good. It's probably good, and it may be grand. Not too bad, I guess. Total price. There we go. 36.91 euro. Alright, and just because I felt like it was a long day, needed some adult beverages, so I went ahead and picked up I think it was a blonde ale. Just actually popped it open. But, not too bad, not bitter too much. They didn't have a cold, so I had to go and put it in the old school, get a wet washcloth, put it around the beer, and then put it in the freezer. And I can't remember if I did it for 45 minutes or an hour, but it seems to be okay. So other than that, I think that's gonna be the night.